I'm standing with Kyle here, and he's a freshman at Oregon State. We asked him, as a freshman, has he faced any new struggles with class size or in his classes adjusting from high school to college?
For me, I mean, the class load's been pretty nice. Class sizes are, I feel like, a generally good size, and then having the recitations really help. Like, that's kind of where I get more in-depth learning. And then I feel like the homework load's pretty easy. Like, it's probably about like an hour or two, like if you need to like get that done just for the week, and that's for that one class. And then so yeah, I mean, taking about like 14 credits, it's a pretty nice load compared to like what I've had at high school. So
one of the struggles I face is the cost of textbooks and also the relevance of the textbooks. I just bought a math textbook that was $230, and it's 10 chapters long, and we're only using 3 of them, so it's kind of frustrating, only paying for the whole book but only using portions of it.
How much money did you spend on textbooks this term?
About $600 total versus tuition was about $2,000, so I mean, it's kind of unproportional.
It is unproportional. How many of those textbooks have you found that not only are math book you don't use very often, or I guess the 3 chapters, but do you think that you'll use your other textbooks?
Yeah, partially, and then for some classes I've gotten the textbook and haven't really touched it at all. And then also it's frustrating when the online access code has as much value as the book itself, so when you go back to resell the book, you can't really get anything out of it. And so, I mean, it's kind of a proprietary system, and I mean, they're trying to maximize how much money they can make on those textbooks, but at the same time, college students don't really have the money for that, so.
My teachers don't really email me back, so I never know like about study guides or anything because they don't tell us in class either. So it's super unfortunate that that happens.
What would you find would be an effective way of communication for teachers to students?
I feel like if they say I use my email or not, because some teachers will be like, don't email me because I won't answer, come to my office hours, just be super clear with all their instructions.
What do you think would be beneficial to you to make you more motivated to get better grades?
Definitely studying with a group makes it a lot easier, and in the past when I have done it, it reflects my grades.
I mean, I'm a science major, so I have a lot of big researcher professors sometimes in my big lecture classes, like organic chemistry, bio, and stuff like that. And there are some teachers who really aren't meant to be teachers. Like, they're just meant to be doing research, and they aren't very good at talking to people, and I just can't really learn that much from them. So I struggle a lot with that, and I have to do a lot of self-teaching. So that's a big problem for me.
So you would say an issue is they're poor communicators?
Yeah, they're bad communication. They just don't really have an interest in the students learning.
So I think that one of the struggles is just the class sizes are so big that it's really hard to get together with study groups and, do all the homework that we have to do.
I think that's so true. Like, how are you expected to meet people in classes when it's a 600-person lecture in Milam? Do you agree?
I agree wholeheartedly.